the man looks too stylish this morning, as if he knew that we were celebrating Africa Day today. Teko Modise, I'm going to welcome you once again to the studio, my brother, in the spirit of Africa Day. Awesome way to kick off a weekend. Yep. Let's take this season into account. Now, Sundowns, a bit of a bittersweet season for you guys. Kind of middle of the log. What do you make of your season thus far, man?
I mean, I think this is one of my worst seasons as a footballer. You know, I've never been...
Do you mean that personally or from a club perspective?
You know, also from a club perspective, because I mean, Sundowns is a big team. We say to people that we're a big team, but clearly this season it was nothing like that. You know, we struggled a lot, especially the first round of the season. At some point we were number 16 on the log. We thought about going to Mvela League. It was a problem for us, but I mean, we managed, and then we got a new coach, and then things started changing.
What's that been like, being back with Pizzo? You guys share, obviously, a very illustrious history together. He was there at the beginning of your career. What has that been like?
I mean, Pizzo is one of those coaches that he's very straightforward and is very passionate about his job, you know, and Sundowns being a team with so many big names and so many big egos as well. So you need somebody to shake things up a little bit, and that's what he did. And then that's why things started falling into the right places. That's why we started winning games. That's why Sundowns, we started playing well. We started, you know, having our own identity back. So it's always nice to have him, have him as my coach, because I know exactly what he wants and what he expects from his players. So I'm happy that I'm working with him again.
Now, eyes looking forward. Obviously, we've got the World Cup coming up next year. That is a big, big opportunity once again. As one of the players that I think, you know, you probably had more international interest than any player in South African history. What are your hopes for the future? Do you see yourself playing in the next World Cup?
Yeah, I mean, you know, to be fair to myself, I think I owe myself this one. I want to play in the next World Cup, and because I want to play well. You know, when the World Cup came in 2010, there was too many things that I thought was happening in my career, and I never played to the best of my abilities. So I think I owe myself this one. But for me as well, you know, I need to start very well this coming next season. I need to focus more on my job. And as a team as well, I think if the team performs very better, I think there's more chances for other players as well within the team to be part of the national team.
You spoke about the egos, yet I'm sitting next to a man who seems very humble in his career at the moment. How important was it for you to maybe come back down to earth, to taste a bit of defeat, looking at how successful you've been? Has it helped you to know how the other half lived? Do you think it's helped you to be humbled? Yeah,
I mean, it helped me to be the person that I am today. You know, I was on a high. You know, every team, every country, there was offers every day. And the saddest part of all is that I could see even the offers. You know, I could even speak to the director of the team. And then only to find out that, you know, I don't have the opportunity to even go. So that killed me, basically. And then that's what happened with my career, you know. At some point, I thought of quitting football, because, I mean, what's the point of having this drive as a youngster, having this all hopes and wishes, and then when they're there for you to take the chances, nobody gives you an opportunity to do so. But I mean, that's why at some point, two seasons around the Pirates without even playing. So people thought maybe I was fighting the management, but that thing on its own, for me not going overseas, well, there was so many interests that killed me, basically.
Because that's, you know, it's almost a different side to the story, because when we see it from a South African perspective, it often looks like our top players want to stay in South Africa so they can have the glory, so they can have the fast cars, and I think that is the misconception.
Exactly.
But we don't get to see the other side of that, the uncertainty of it's almost so close yet so far away. You mentioned your job. What is your job as a player on the field? What do you see your role is at Sundowns?
I mean, my role is at Sundowns is to lead the team, you know, by example, that is, because I know that I'm a very influential player. So, you know, there's so many players at Sundowns that are looking up to me, even though others are my peers, but they're still looking up to me because of the way I carry myself, because of the person that I am. So I think that's my job at Sundowns, to be the best that I can be, so that it can bring out the best in other players as well.
Well, I certainly agree with you there, my friend. We'll get your take on the Nedbank Cup final in our next little chat, but thank you so much once again for joining us this morning, really opening our eyes. Right, we have got another incredible cruise ship offer. Man, oh man, do I wish I could get on one of these ships and take an adventure. Leanne, what is the latest special offer on the cards?